And then all of a sudden I hear boom, boom, boom. I hear screaming everywhere.
Beside the horrible tragedies that shock our entire nation, serious incidents in schools take place all too often.
Last year, I had 2 police officers that were hospitalized due to student violence.
El Dorado High School principal David Wilson has seen it all.
The last 2 weeks, I've had the Legal 2000, 2 different students who were making threats to shoot up my school.
Security cameras have long been an obvious tool to deter wrongdoing and investigate crimes. There are about 14,000 cameras placed in over 350 schools and other district facilities, but there's a major problem, as we saw at El Dorado High.
So why do we have all those blank screens?
Because the technology is so old, we don't have enough RAM to keep all of the pictures up at all times.
One camera is stuck in a constantly moving zoom in and out. Another gets repeatedly knocked out of position by the wind or on its own, looking at the mountains instead of the school parking lot.
One of the biggest problems with school security cameras is that in many schools in the district, they're analog. That means they're old, outdated, the images are grainy, and when they break, in many cases, they can't be fixed.
But unfortunately, as you can see here, if we're monitoring what's happening in the parking lot or what's happening out on their fields, do you have any detail? There's no clarity at all to the system.
Making it more difficult to prevent a tragedy, school police say it also limits investigations.
We could easily identify a person if we have a recognizable image of their face, right? But right now, some of the cameras don't do that for us.
Trustee Kevin Child says that's not acceptable in this age of low-cost, high-resolution digital cameras.
We're failed, and that's an F. And we need them better.
Documents obtained by Contact 13 show an estimated $320 million for a total upgrade. Child says in a budget of billions, that's a small price to pay to protect our children.
As it stands right now, how valuable is your security system with this camera setup?
It's negligible.
The district declined to talk to us on camera. They also did not answer one of the fundamental questions for this story, which is how many cameras in the system are not working. Instead, they provided a statement from CCSD Police, which says in part, CCSD does our best to repair security cameras as soon as we hear about system concerns. We have the district's entire statement on KTNV.com. Darcy Spears, 13 Action News.